like we have a running gag for the night. Jokes about picking people's noses and eating it. I saw an article online recently, you guys, but like hipsters in Brooklyn, I guess, are going back to kindergarten. They have a kindergarten for these Brooklyn hipsters. Like they're fully grown, right? They still go to that like show and tell, nap time, finger painting. I mean, picking your nose and eating it is going to make a comeback, you guys. Just watch. Mark my words. Next comic. Are you guys ready for your next comic? You guys ready? Next comic on the stage has been here before us back again. Matt Conley, everybody.
I was actually invited this time, which makes it even more special. Yeah, the picking the nose is making a comeback, and that's why people pierce their septums. That's what it's all about. It's kind of like that nail polish that you put on your fingernails to keep from biting your nails or sucking your thumb. That's what the septum piercing is all about. It's for people who pick their nose. It's for really bad cases, though, for people who do it in public. And the ones that eat it. Did you guys see the gun shows coming? There's a big billboard out here, gun show, big gun show. Over 700 tables. Tables. How many fucking guns are there going to be there, huh? Guns. Let's do some guns. So you guys seen the Domino's Pizza logo? Domino's Pizza. It's like a domino. That's their little logo symbol. And on the domino, it's 1 and a 2, right? But it looks like it's not in 3D, so it kind of looks like 2 dice pressed together. A 1 and a 2. You know, I don't know if you play dice or not, but you know what a 1 and a 2 in dice is? Nah, it's craps. Craps. First poop joke of the night. Craps. So I go hiking a lot, and I don't take any protection. I don't take any bear spray or gun or a dog or anything. And it worries me a little bit in Colorado. I like to get out in the wilderness, you know. And I thought about it the other day. If I saw a bear, I would shit my pants. I would like literally shit my pants. I'd fucking if that bear ran after me, for sure. Like it's happening. Because I would have to play dead at some point. And when you play dead, if you do it right, you actually die, you lose control of your bowels. And that's what you should do. That's a deterrent for the bear. Maybe, though, if you're lucky, he'll just lick you clean like a fun dip. So, if you ever have to play dead, be sure to go all the way. I don't know if you guys have ever pooped yourself on purpose, but it's very gratifying. It's very liberating, especially when you do it at work. When you mean to do it at work, not when it's an accidental, but I mean like when you actually mean to do it. That never happens. I worked at a place, I worked third shift, and we used to fuck around at night. There's just me and this other guy who would fuck around all the time at night. And we never got in trouble for it because we usually fix shit if we ever fucked anything up. It was like a big office building or whatever. And one day, both of us get called into the office. We both get called into the office. And all of our bosses are there, and we're like, holy fuck, what the fuck did we do? We didn't fuck anything up, did we? No. So we're looking at each other, and they're like, yeah, somebody pooped in the urinal. I'm like, what? You thought one of us pooped in the urinal? You thought one of us? There's 2 of us working on night shift. That's a good prank. Yeah, like we pooped in the urinal. How do you even fucking poop in a urinal? Like you get your ass back in there. How do you keep it from touching the back wall and like get up in there and then make a clean break and then get away with it before someone walks in and catches you like shitting? And like how do you fucking hide that you're like shitting in the urinal? Oh shit! Oh, wrong way. Not my bad. How did? I was still like, how did anybody even shit in the urinal? They had pictures and everything. Like, whose shit is this? Like, who knows? Like, we didn't shit in there. And then I, like, got to thinking about it, like, how did they fucking drop shit in the... That's what they did. They did, like, a snatch grab. They were in the stall. They pooped on a paper towel or something. And then dropped it in the urinal as they ran by. I guess. Like, is that, how do you shit in a urinal? I have no idea. That's my only theory, is they did the snatch grab. Because it was like, the picture is like, it's really dry turd. Did they bring it from home? Shit, I have to go to the color. I'm sorry, guys. Should we go A side or B side?
B.
B side? You ever seen the warning on the side of a 5-gallon bucket? It's a picture of a toddler chasing a butterfly into the bucket. And then it says, be careful, even the smallest amount of water, a small child could fall in here and drown. And then underneath that it says, made in China. You know what the bucket says in China? Girls only. Girls only. A-side, B-side, I gotta go look at you. You know it costs $6 to get your butthole waxed? $6. I usually tip $4, so $10 total. $10. Told the marriage joke. So I waxed my butthole. There's a reason. I pooped my pants. While pooping in my own bathroom in my own house. I don't know. I'm pooping. I guess one of my long hairs got trapped in my butt hairs down here. And went to number 2 as a Play-Doh factory or something, and it got caught up in there. And when I stood up, one of the turds jumped out of the toilet on Tarzan, oh, Tarzan, and landed right in my drawers, on the floor, I pooped my pants in my own house while going poop. You don't want to do that. So you think Fonzie was cool, or just a Canadian with a speech impediment? Hey! I used to live in Fort Collins. I moved down here to Denver, do some comedy and some work. And when I left, the guy that ran the open mic there said, "I can't wait to see you fall on your face." Thanks, man. Thanks, that's awesome of you. They used to have a strip club in town, a college town strip club, it's typical. But the strip club there was bought by a super church. Super church bought the strip club. So there's no more strip club in Fort Collins. It's an amazing thing. It sucked for me because now that I couldn't pay for it, I had to pray for it. And that never works. Or I pray for it. I heard a comedian say recently that a guy with a ponytail is either in a folk band or he's a rapist. A rapist? It's pretty close. I'm a country music songwriter who writes songs about rapists getting raped. Rape jokes. Did I get the light yet? Where am I? Oh no, I'm still going. I was at the park the other day playing frisbee golf, and these 2 grown teenage boys were walking towards me. Beautiful day outside, lots of people around. And the kid sees me, and he stops in his tracks, and he turns around and runs back to his car, and his friend's standing there. He runs back to his friend and says, "Rape whistle." And I turn to look at him as he says this, and he tucks it in his bag, and he taps it, there it is, there's the rape whistle. But this kid looked at me and thought, in the middle of a beautiful day in a beautiful park, I'm going to get raped. Looked at me and thought I was going to get raped. But you know how I know it was a rape whistle? Because he blew it a few times. And his friend screamed like a little girl, but nobody came. Nobody came. Nobody came but me. That's my shit, I'm not counting.
It's all poop and rape.